Aha! Hello and welcome to the third installment of the Not Your Average White Boy show. Um, Today I just want to make a brief video um, about essentially human kindness. It costs nothing to be a good person. It costs nothing to put out goodwill towards your fellow man, towards your fellow person. It literally costs nothing, not a penny, not a dime, with the exception of a little bit of effort and a little bit of your time. What am I talking about here? Take the moment next time you're going into a convenience store or store period. If you have to open the door, check and see if there's somebody behind you that's coming in or somebody who's walking up as well. Take the moment to stand there and hold the door open for that person, whether they say thank you or not. That's not the point. It's the point is human kindness. You see it with millennials and my generation, and the way that how fucked we were or how fucked we got. We don't understand the basic human kindness of that anymore, and that's extremely sad, because our parents understood that, and it's not that hard to grasp. Stop trying to fly around and down the speedway, or not the speedway. Stop trying to fly down the highway. Stop trying to get everywhere 80 million miles a fucking hour. That place is still gonna be there. Is it really worth you risking your life and others just to get there a hair second faster? And what I mean about that, with the courtesy to your fellow human, is slow down, go the speed limit. It's there for a reason. It's helped to save. We decreased speed limits across the United States to help save our lives, because the American people fucking retarded. What I mean by that is, with the basic human kindness to another person, try it out next time. Try letting that person merge. Try going that little bit slower and letting that person get over ahead of you. There's a thing that I like to call parking lot karma. And Walmart, the mall, other places got giant parking lots that, that you don't want to spend hours trying to find a parking spot. You want to go and find that spot up front. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been my experience with simple stuff as like letting that person go before you at that four-way stop, or letting that person merge over from one lane, or let that person merge on to the freeway instead of gunning it and cutting that person off. Oh, another thing is I use my fucking blinkers. That thing that's a little stick on the side of your steering wheel? In every vehicle, your vehicle's not special. It doesn't have a blinker. It's only been standard safety equipment in all American vehicles since, if I'm not mistaken, late 60s, early 70s. And everybody learns how to use them. You read where they're at in your little driver's handbook. You have to use them to pass your driver's license. So what's your problem with using blinkers? Use blinkers, people. It's called being a nice person and letting the people on the road know where the hell you're going, because you get pissed off when you cut somebody off and you don't even have a fucking blinker. And then they get pissed off and they flip you off, and then road rage is ensued, and that's a lot of bullshit that happens because you simply don't use your blinker. When you use your blinker, then maybe that person that you cut off behind you wouldn't be so pissed off, because at least you had your blinker on. And that's what I feel. That's the way I feel about it. But I guess I'm getting off too much on ramble, too much on tangent. What I'm saying is, it cost zero. Oh, Excuse me, I haven't slept much. But it costs zero, zit, nada to be a good person. Hold the door open for the person behind you. Hold the door open for the person in front of you. And ladies, do it for the men. Men especially do it for the ladies, because these damn hoes out here done got us so fucking twisted and fucked the fuck up that we don't even know what chivalry is anymore. And as men, we have to start showing some kind of chivalry or chivalristic tendencies, for the bulk mass view of men to be changed. That's a complete other tangent. But give that hobo $1. Throw him a couple of pennies. Hold the door open for the person behind you in front of you. Let that person merge on and or off the freeway. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything nice at all. Well, that's just a load of bullshit, because we live in America and we're allowed to say whatever we want. I don't hold back from saying what I want, so I'm not going to ask you to hold back from saying what you want. But what I am going to ask you, of those who ever decide to watch the third installment of the Not Your Average White Boy Show, is to calm down, take a second, and be a good person today. It costs nothing but a little bit of time and effort, and watch in the minute ways. It's not really noticeable at first, but watch in the minute ways on how karma pays you back, how you find this dollar here, or you run into this money here, or something good happens to you there, or something good happens to you over there. I've noticed that in just taking a second, being the minute of a good person that I try to be, that it does return upon me tenfold. And I do appreciate the, not situations, but I guess the people I meet, and the things I go through, and the way it's returned to me. And it's really kind of difficult to explain, because it's of a first-hand account experience, and I don't have the proper words to express on how it comes back. But I just picked up a $450 laptop for $120. I bought this LG phone that I'm on right now. I bought this LG phone that's normally a couple $100. I got it for $100. I bought a couple of tablets, a Kindle Fire 5, and then an RCA bullshit little Walmart tablet. But still, a Kindle Fire is not a cheap tablet. And the other tablet wasn't too terribly cheap either. I bought both those tablets for $50 the other day. And those are just some sort of kind of things that I see on how it's returned to me. Is it saves money for me sometimes, and I guess that could be more of what you would call karma. But karma does pay you back for being a good person. It may take a minute, it may be minute, but karma does pay you back for being a good person. And it takes nothing, people. Nothing. Not a blink of an eye or whatever the heck. It just it takes nothing more than just giving that slight care of the fellow man, woman, or person behind you or in front of you, and just slowing down a moment and doing something that might be outside of your nature, to really accomplish. It costs nothing to be a good person. It costs nothing to do good deeds. You see that person who has their vehicle broke down and who's pushing on the side of the road. Get out and help them push. They'll appreciate the help. I know I do when I'm in situations like that. Pull over and give that person a jump. We don't help each other out anymore, and that's what we have to do if we're going to get better as a country and a nation. And all I'm asking people, slow down, be a good person, hold the door open for the fellow man or woman. and take care of yourself. As always, thank you for watching the Not Your Average White Boy Show.